It's nice to see you again. Lately, I've been saying in my videos, I'm growing out my side cut. Honestly, that was my intention up until like, I don't know, 2 days ago when I impulsively thought, I want my side cut back. But before I do that in my next video, I want to show you guys some ways that I style my hair when it's in this awkward growing out length that it is. It's the, you know, you see that in there. It's some stuff that a lot of people have trouble with and just want to hide. So I'm gonna go through a lot of my favorite ways that I like to hide it and make it blend or just completely hide it while it's growing out and it's in its awkward stage. I will say that it blends a lot better already than I thought it would. I thought it would be a total mess, but it's not bad, so that's good. But let's just dive right in to all of the ways that I like to personally do it. And honestly, I didn't write anything down. I'm just gonna go at it. These are very obvious, easy things to do, but this is, I guess, just a way for you to know that if you are either planning on giving yourself a side cut and you're just worried about the growing out process, that doesn't have to be a hurdle for you. And also, if you're just in the stage where you are growing it out and you just need a little bit of creative little tips just to get some more ideas, here we are. I'm not that creative. I'm just gonna do some basic shit, okay? Usually a side cut is in a place where you can repart your hair and cover it up. As you can see, this is my side cut. It goes to my ear and then it stops. And it comes to here at the top of my head, but I've reparted my hair to where my bangs kind of cover it up a bit. So this is the first way that I've kind of slightly covered it. As you can see, it's not very covered at all, but a little bit of reparting will do the trick. So where should we do this? I'm gonna part completely in the middle. Yeah. And as you can see, it's pretty much non-existent. This is actually one of the ways that I've been doing my hair a lot lately. I've just been parting it down the middle, covering up the little fuzzies. And I really like it like this too. You can do this whether you have bangs or long bangs, just any hair at all. I'm an idiot. I really feel this style. And with that being said, while it's parted in the middle, I do have bangs. Honestly, when I whip them out, I don't know what they're gonna look like. They're probably really long now. Because I go through this thing where I have bangs and then I grow them out and then I want them back and then we'll see where they're at. You could either do a straight across bang to switch it up and cover the side cut. You could do this number, which also covers it up. Honestly, like, I don't know how my hair is just doing what I want it to do today. I think it's because there's like a pound of dry shampoo on it and it just will do whatever I tell it to right now. So that's awesome. A headband really comes in handy. I mean, you can still see the side cut, but it's still very presentable. And if it was any longer than this, you'd be able to push it back and keep it behind the headband, so problem solved there. Also, I like to wear beer hats. The possibilities are endless, but yeah, you could either cover it with your hair like so, or you could even do this, and honestly, it just pushes it down to a very presentable level. The only part of a growing out side cut that I struggle with to accept is always this top part here. So this top part is always fuzzy and just looks weird and doesn't blend in with the rest of the hair. That's the part that I always struggle with, and if that's something that you struggle with, not sponsored. This is my husband's hair paste, I think. Cream. This one's just a Dove grooming cream. You can totally use this to flatten out the top. I just do a little bit, like the slightest amount, or you don't want it to look like you're wearing it. But yeah, just a little bit of that helps so much. It almost makes it look like all of that hair is just flush with the rest of the hair. Now that we've discussed all of the obvious down do's, I'm gonna show you some up do's, which are basically gonna be the same thing that I just showed you, but up. One of my biggest concerns when I was thinking about growing out my side cut was, what about when I put my hair up? It's gonna be super obvious. There's gonna be this short patch of hair that's just like an awkward length and it's just sticking out in weird places. These, once again, will be your best friend. Or these, obviously. And then, obviously this too. I'm gonna show you guys some updos. All right, so here we've got ourselves a basic ponytail in the middle of the back of the head. And we have a side cut that needs to be concealed a little bit. I mean, I personally don't mind it at this length, but obviously when you're growing it out, it's gonna get longer and more awkward. Here's the obvious answer, a hat, which I honestly enjoy wearing so much. When you're just not having a great hair day, it's a godsend. All right, goodbye obvious. Hello, kind of obvious. This to me just helps separate the part where there's a part between the side cut and the longer hair. This kind of just breaks it up and you're left with just the undercut and then the side. And like I said, when it gets a little bit longer on the side, you can push it back and it helps a lot. It keeps bangs out of your face. And even if you don't want the bangs out of your face, you can have the bangs in your face. I'm just a very big fan of headbands because you can do so many things with them. They can solve a lot of problems. So it's nice to just have one that's a neutral color that you can just use anytime when you're hurrying to work and you have a terrible hair day. Back to the cream. I'm not going to go through all of that right now, but you could take this and pull it to blend with the rest of the hair. But I would highly suggest getting a cream that's not going to look clumpy on your hair, so just pay close attention to reviews and see if there's one that isn't very obvious that you can use. Like I said earlier, I know a lot of these styles are very obvious, but maybe you just needed a little reminder of some of the options that you have just to see someone else do it so that you don't think, is that even gonna look right? Like, is it just gonna look dumb, like the whole headband thing? Like, I wouldn't have thought a while ago that that would work well for that, but it does. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this wasn't a too obvious no-brainer and I'm at least helping a little bit. I have these bangs that the light makes super obvious now that I've reparted my hair several ways. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I never ask people to do that, but for some reason it just felt right today. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, I've got tons of hair videos as a non-professional, so you can see easy techniques that you can use at home if you're not a professional either. I've been given advice from professionals, so things like that have helped me along the way. If you have any questions, please comment below. Also, comment below if you have any other videos you would like to see from me. See you in the next video, and if you're interested, I'm shaving this. I'm so f***ing weird. Bye, guys.